In an effort to make forensic science the new frontier of law enforcement for swift and assured justice, the government broke ground today for Jamaica's first autopsy suite in Kingston. In his remarks on the project, Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson explained that the forces have reaped good results in the implementation of recent equipment and advanced technologies.
Persons in custody now who formerly would not have been in custody, and a lot of them. We're also seeing where when people do things, their chances of being caught and caught quickly is up. And that is why we have people who are involved in the criminal underworld who, if they're not in custody, they're leaving the country. That's because the space is shrinking for them to carry out their activities. It moves from there to how we work with our prosecutors after we have the evidence. And it moves over from those prosecutors to our judiciary and then to corrections. And it's that chain of things that will cause persons, even if they end up in the system, don't return to end up in the system again and again and again. Something must change. And when we sequence all of those things, it will matter. But today, it is about this autopsy suite. And it's a critical part of that chain. And it's only when it's built and we start using it that we'll ask the question, how on earth were we operating without it? And it's something that obviously is not front and center in the minds of most people. What does an autopsy suite do? Why does it matter? It matters simply because there are elements to it that are absent from the funeral homes where we do it now.
He also said this is critical to facilitate quicker convictions.
This will serve to address a critical part of this whole business from the law enforcement side of putting together sufficient evidence to get the convictions in the way that we wish. Last week, Friday, we launched the Offenses, Points to Prove and Authorities handbook, the digital handbook. It's part of the transformation and modernization as this is. So congratulations to you, Dr. Mowat, and for all the persons who had something to do with getting this done, and it goes back many years. And of course, your push and the push from your push DPM and the push from P.S. Williams and Mr. Richards there matters. And it has been passed, getting this done has been passed from mayor to mayor, and some mayors are no longer mayors, but they had a hand in it. So congratulations to you and everybody else involved.
Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie said this will reduce the waiting time for autopsy and the unregulated funeral homes.
Persons had to wait 6-7 months. Bodies were piling up all across the corporate area. One stage, persons had to travel as far as Spanish Town just to get an autopsy done. And what that have created in the country is an unregulated industry of funeral homes. A contract for this facility was signed way back in the 1990s at an estimated cost of some 46 million Jamaican dollars at the time. And I remember having a discussion with a certain high-level political official who told me that I will never live to see this facility constructed. And there was a lot of politics, Minister Chang, that was played in this scenario. But today, that wait is over. And we're at a point now where not just the people of the corporate area, but as the minister and the commissioner rightly said, or the permanent secretary, we will be able to respond in a professional way in tackling crime, in getting to the root of many murders that have taken place in this country.
Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang says that this autopsy suite signals a message to the country that the government has made the commitment to equip the security forces to deal with the demands of the crimes today.
There have been commissioner in his 3 years of administration has sought to introduce a level of science, modern policing into the police work, and with hard-nosed, detailed investigation supported by both the forensic science, which I speak to some more, and the entire data process available to security operation today, is able to assure this country we'll find the criminals, put them in court. Breaking ground for this institute today signals not only just a legacy project, as the PS correctly pointed out, and what it signals to me is to say to the country, this government has made a commitment, I said, to equip the security forces to deal with the demands of the crime today. Not only, and it encompasses using science and providing the scientific tools. And the autopsy suite will represent the last activity in a phase to create one of the finest institutes of forensic science and legal medicine in the Western Hemisphere. And I can say that both with the technical support, technical detail, without giving technical details, but that they have high quality technical services available and some excellent professionals headed by Dr. Mowat at this point. And we can say that anywhere and put that in any record that this institute, when this autopsy suite is finished, will be one of the finest forensic institutes in the Western Hemisphere and provide the best quality service that we can give.
Reporting for Mellow TV News, I'm Kelleen May.